that's interesting. Let me see if there's a difference by changing this to an impure cast. Then doing a print string off of it. Cast failed. Check character. Alright, so hopefully this will maybe set the pace. Okay. I really hope I don't have to set it to. Apparently I do. Weird. Well, nope. Then they can just screw it. You know, they can fix it themselves when they get what they want. I'm not going to sit here and fight with that all day because I have much more important things to get on too. Now, there we go. That is now set very easily. Okay. So, oh, ow. So that should get everything that was already done out of the way. So we got our kill zone, which does work. Boom. This is now counting back up the coins, which is literally just for display. It has absolutely no bearing on the product itself. Do the jump pad, woo! Run over here, use the elevator. All of this. So my hope with this is not to make something that's stellar. It's not to make a, mind-blowing product. I was thinking this product is more for the I want to make a platformer and I want to move on to the more interesting stuff. So you get something like this, it's a white boxing kit. It's not meant to be the final product. It's meant to be the, I have more interesting or important things to do. Let me buy this just so I can get some of this simpler stuff that, yeah, none of it's particularly difficult. Some of it's, a little bit, mildly more enhanced, but not really that difficult. Like that is probably so far the hardest thing in here. That or the two-way teleporter, making sure that it doesn't drop you into an infinite loop. So those are probably the hardest things in here so far. But all of these are things that show up quite often inside of these game types. So I want to make sure that it's actually being, useful. Now, the next part is going to be the more interesting one, because I've got to figure out if I even want to have interactive stuff. Because interactive stuff is not necessarily always in these types of games. So here's what we got left. This is... So, technically that's done. So this was our working plan that I've had since really starting this project. These are the things that are still not done. Power-ups, interactions, and then chests and loot I was actually just going to roll into interactions, so I'm actually just going to remove that because technically they're effectively the same thing. So the thing is, I already have quite a bit already ready to go. Power-ups are kind of unique to the platformer itself. So I don't think I'm actually going to do those because, like, thinking on it, a coin already resolves the actual pickup. So does the life up. The two different things that they do, giving you points versus giving you lives, are effectively the same thing but are treated differently due to what they're used for. But power-ups, once you get past that initial, I pick this up and something happens. Well, that something happens could be anywhere from I gain flight, I'm invisible, I'm invulnerable, I grow bigger, I grow smaller, I can switch sizes, I can teleport a short ways, I can shoot fireballs out of my nose. I wish I could do that. Uh, so I think, in all honesty, to keep this project as concise as possible, I'm going to have to cut that. The key or door or chest interaction, however, can be very useful, and a lot of things rely on stuff like that. So things like, oh, you need the blue key to enter the blue door. That's understandable. That is something that I can put together and go, yeah, this is how you get that. Or you need this many keys to open this door. I can do that. To open the chest, hold this button for 3 seconds. We can do that. So I think that's how I'm going to approach it. Is I'm actually just going to cut power-ups, and I'm going to stick with the interaction kind of thing, which is going to be interesting. The key, that's easy. That's literally just pick up, add one key to inventory. If it has tag, check tag, and if it's like blue key or something, there you go. So that is not that is not that difficult. Huh. Okay. Interacting with the door will be more interesting depending on if I want it to be a slidey door or a door that actually turns, which is oh, I hate doing the door that turns. Okay, let's think. Let's start with the chest, because chests are going to. So BP underscore chest. Okay. So we're going to replace the chest or the cube eventually. That's a given. Let's see. So I thought X value forward. So with X forward, boom. Okay. 1.5. Let's go with 2. Alright. And move up. Actually wanted to look at this. Okay. So let's come down to zero, zero. minus 50. There we go. So it should be when I run this way, should come right in front of it. Boom. And that means I should be inside this box right in front of it. And I can double check that by simply doing there it is. Oh. Print string, hello. Okay. So, run through, check this, boop, and every time I run past it, it says hello. Cool. So what I'm going to need that for is not hello. I'm going to need this to have a beginning and an end overlap. And all of those are going to be for actually, I don't even need that much. That's silly. Where's my player character? Now let's get rid of some of this extra stuff that I don't need. There we go. It's got the player character going into the viewport. Oh. There we go. Round 2. Cut that. Alright. Zero trace for objects. Actors to ignore. Don't worry about that. Get actor location. And get actor location. And we'll go with 200 for one frame. Make array. World dynamic.